So in our approach to hypnosis, we've got a concept called H plus. This is relatively rare nowadays in hypnosis. It used to be a bit more common in the past. And it's our version of hypnotic intent. What does it stand for? Well, the H stands for the desire for some other person to experience how amazing hypnosis actually feels. And then the plus part is expressing the idea that we want them to have a positive experience with that. So, for example, if you're doing hypnotherapy, you want people to have a really good trance experience. And at the end of it, you want them to feel better, the problem to have been resolved, something positive to have happened. But if you're doing something entertaining, maybe like street hypnosis, you still want them to have experienced a profound state of hypnosis so they can feel how different it is from everyday living, and also to walk away with some positive experience that lets them be impressed by the power of their own mind. Now, why is this an important concept? You see, in the past, researchers started to look at hypnosis and try to standardize it. So what did they do? They made a record of hypnosis induction with different hypnotic experiences inside it, and they played it to a bunch of people, and then discovered, lo and behold, that only about 10% of the population goes into a very deep trance, about 40% of people go into a medium trance, maybe another 30% of people go into a light trance, and another 10% of people or so don't get hypnotized at all. There's a massive error in that trial, because what they've done is they've taken the human component out of hypnosis. And hypnosis is a very personal interaction with another human being. If you remove that human component, then you're just going back to math, which is basically to find out, well, where's that person at right now in this particular phase of his life? As soon as you reintroduce that human component, that sense of genuineness, that sense of relationship, that sense of a genuine desire for something good for you, then those numbers start to shift in a more positive direction. So if you want to have close to 100% success record with hypnosis, as close as possible at least, then it would be a huge mistake to remove the hypnotic intent, the hypnotic relationship component out of the situation, out of the scenario, because then all you're left with is your casual numbers, which is 10% will go deep, another 40 or 50% will go to medium, another 30 or 40% will go into a light trance, and that's about it. So this is a really simple way of bypassing it all. There's more to it than that, of course, but at a foundational level, it reminds us that there is a strong human component, an interrelationship between yourself as a hypnotist and the person you're working with as your subject. And as soon as you remove that humanity from the equation, everything else becomes less effective.